Welcome back. We are looking at odd numbers. We are now on example 2. In case you did not watch example 1, please make sure you go back and check it in the playlist. Also, so that whatever you are seeing on the board is clear, adjust your quality in the settings. So, example 2 on natural numbers says that write down the odd numbers between 8, but they say between 8 and 15. And the concept of between is already clear, that you have 8 and 15. In between 8 and 15, what natural numbers are odd? So let's first start by knowing what are those natural numbers that are between 8 and 15. Now they become 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. These are the natural numbers between 8 and 15. And to tackle the question that says, the question says odd numbers. So to tackle the question now, we are going to look for odd numbers. That means we are going to look for numbers among these that when we divide them by 2, there is a remainder. And the remainder is more than 0. The remainder should not be 0. So 9 divided by 2, we get 4, and the remainder is 1. So just because there is a remainder, 2 is not a factor of 9, and thus 9 is an odd number. What about 10? 10 divided by 2 we get 5, and the remainder is 0. Because there is no remainder, 10 is an even number. How about 11? 11 divided by 2 we get 5, and the remainder is 1. Therefore 11 is odd, 12 is even, 13 is odd, 14 is even. So between 8 and 15, we have only 3 odd numbers, that is 9, 11, and 13. Let's go to part B. Part B says between 12 and 23. 12 and 23 are the boundaries. So in between there, what are the natural numbers that lie there? Natural numbers in this range, we shall have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So those are the natural numbers that are between 12 and 23. So of these numbers, which ones is 2 not a factor? In other words, which one when you divide by 2, the remainder is not 0. So in that case, we shall now say odd numbers. And so far, I think you have noticed a pattern that is alternating even, odd, even, odd, even, odd. So 11 divided, not 11, 13. 13 divided by 2, we get 6, and the remainder is 1. So 13 is an odd number. 14 is even, 15 is odd. 17 odd, 19 odd, and 21 odd. So these are the odd numbers that are between 12 and 23. Part C, which is the last part for this example, is saying between 14 and 25. And as usual, we start by quoting. We start by listing all the natural numbers that are between 14 and 25. This becomes 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Those are the numbers that are between 14 and 25. So of these numbers, let us look for those ones that if we divide by 2, there is a remainder. So 15 divided by 2, we get 7, and the remainder is 1. So 15 is odd. 16 is even, 17 is odd, 19 is odd, 21 is odd, and 23. So these are the odd numbers that we can quote between 14 and 25. You just simply use the calculator, and then you start dividing each of the numbers by 2. If there is a remainder, if your calculator is in decimal places, you get point something. The moment you get point something, and it is not point 0, it is point either 1, 2, up to 9, and other numbers the number is not even, it is odd. It is not exactly divisible by 2. Example 2 is done. Make sure to move with us and see you in the next video. Thank you.